Welcome to Climate Papa. This is a show about climate change, technology, and parenthood.
Well, welcome to Climate Papa, a show about the intersection of climate change, technology, and parenthood. And I'm your host, Ben Eidelson. I'm based in Seattle, and I invest in climate startups with a fund called Step Change. And I'm a papa to now 3 kids, a 6-year-old girl, a 3-year-old boy, and a 5-week-old boy. And today is an episode where I chat about what's going on this Father's Day with my 6-year-old. And if this is your first time listening to Climate Papa, I recommend also popping around to some of our more recent adult conversations. All right, with that, let's bring her on. Hello. Today is Father's Day. What do we call it in our house?
Papa's Day.
Or Papa's Day. And I'm joined by a very special guest. I'm joined by my 6-year-old daughter. And we're here to talk about what's going on in our house this amazing Father's Day. And maybe we'll talk a little bit about how that relates to climate. So we have a 6-year-old girl. That's you. We have a 3-year-old boy, your little brother, and what else do we have now?
A 5-week in the day boy.
And a 5-week-old. So we're now a family of how many?
5.
3 kids. So that's the big news. Maybe that's why I haven't had as many episodes recently, is it's been really busy. We thought we'd record this Father's Day special. I don't know if we'll get this out on Father's Day or maybe a couple days late, but how's it been having a new kiddo in the house?
Pretty good.
What's the best part about it?
I can hold him and he's so cuddly.
He's cuddly. And did you want to have another little sibling or not?
Yes.
Yes. Should we talk about how 3 kids connects to climate change?
Yeah. There's more people in the world, so we need to make the world cleaner so everybody and all of the people are healthy, not just the people that used to be there.
Right. And there's going to be more people in the world tomorrow than there are today, right?
And right this second.
That's right. There's someone being born right this second. Some people, though, there's some people that say, well, if you really care about climate change, you shouldn't have any kids because people, need to get around and eat food and make things and buildings, and that makes climate change worse. What do you think about that?
I still don't think it makes sense, and it's true. You just have to make it you can share still.
You can make the world better even with more kids.
Yeah.
I would say that having more kids, at least for me, makes me want to make the world even better.
I want to talk about the Earth.
Okay, tell me about the Earth.
The Earth...
How old is the Earth? Do you remember?
1 billion?
4.5 billion years.
That's so big. Like this big. Yeah.
And for how long of that have there been humans?
For
200,000
years. A lot. Way before I was born, because I was born in 2018. A really long time ago, like 7,000 years ago, there was dinosaurs. But then a big thing that's kind of like a moon, that's actually called a
asteroid, maybe?
asteroid, and it hit the Earth like this. Whoa, that
Boom.
boom, and it's extinct dinosaurs and a lot of other animals.
Big extinction. Were there humans there then?
Nope. So we didn't get extinct. Yay!
If that didn't happen, there might never have been humans because that reset the big animals, and then humans came later, right? After all of that. So we're kind of thankful that the asteroid hit the Earth in that case?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you that's kind of related to this.
What?
The other day we were talking about ants and other bugs, and you asked me a really good question. Do you remember what it was about ants? You said, Papa, what is the purpose of ants?
Yeah, why do we have ants? There's no reason why we need ants.
There's no reason why we need ants. And what made you think that there should be a reason? Are there other animals that you feel like have a purpose?
Yeah, bees have a purpose to make honey.
What else?
We have a purpose to
To do what? What's our purpose?
live.
To live. Okay, so why can't ants have a purpose for them just to live, just like us?
Well, because they don't have why would they need to live?
But why do we need to live?
Well, they need a little, they would probably need a different purpose. Everything in the world had a different purpose.
When you look at a tree, like say we go on a walk and we see a tree, what is the purpose of the tree?
To be healthy and grow and make food for us. If it
What if it's not? What if it's a kind of tree that doesn't make any food for us? It's just a tree.
it's supposed to be healthy and grow
Yeah.
and be pretty.
Okay, question for you then. We just talked about how the Earth was 4.5 billion years.
Yes.
And then there were dinosaurs for some of that before humans, and then humans came. What was the purpose of all the animals before humans?
Their purpose was to be safe around dinos.
Just to live life.
Yeah.
So same for ants.
Yeah, but I feel like ants might be why are humans here? There's no purpose of that.
That's right.
Also, another thing that I've been talking about before is a little bit ago, I've been talking about, what was before Earth? What was before space? What was before this?
Well, what we currently think is that way back when there was just a little tiny spot that was smaller than your eye can even see, smaller than a hair. So see that dot? I'm gonna read this part. This is from Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson. It says, in the beginning, nearly 14 billion years ago, so this is about 10 billion years before Earth, all the space and all the matter and all the energy of the known universe was contained in a volume less than 1 trillionth the size of the period that ends this sentence. Conditions were so hot that the forces of nature were unified. It's still unknown how it came into existence, but this sub-pinpoint sized cosmos could only expand. And then that kicked off the Big Bang. So in the beginning, there was just a tiny, tiny dot where everything was there, all of the material. And then it got really hot and it exploded in the Big Bang 14 billion years ago. And that was what was going on. Okay. Thanks for joining us today. And not to be outdone by his big sister, of course, my 3-year-old wanted to know what we were up to and say his piece as well. So let me welcome him on just to say hello. All right. Now I'm joined by my 3-year-old son. What is today?
Father's Day.
And how do you feel about Father's Day?
Excited.
How has it been for you to become a big brother?
Good.
What do you think of the baby?
Good.
Yeah, what do you do with him?
I hold his hand.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to say Happy Father's Day, everyone?
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Well, that's a wrap on episode 18 of Climate Papa. I've been trying to do my own deeper reflection on what this transition to 3 kids has meant for me and my work on climate. It's a funny thing. The last 2 parental transitions, I felt pulled to really re-examine my life and the content of my work and my relationship to work. This time around feels different. I feel that bringing a 3rd life into this world gives me even more clarity that this is the work I need and want to do now. And it gives even more urgency to that work. Simultaneously, the challenge, of course, is that now we have 3 little humans that need our attention and our love and our time and energy. And I think our problems become much less existential and much less a 50,000 foot problem and much more a 1 to 2 foot problem of how do I make progress on some of the work I want to do while parenting 3 young kids. And of course, it's never easy, but it's an acutely challenging moment in the newborn hazy phase. So I'm trying to be gentle with myself this summer and enjoy the very fleeting phase and also still get some big things done that feel important. We'll see how it goes, and I will be living in that kind of tension of feeling the urgency and clarity of the work and the call of the work, and simultaneously a massive strong pull to just be with my newborn and give extra love and attention to our 2 older kids. So with that, happy Father's Day to everyone listening, and hope you have a great week. And if you hear some grunting, that is our new guy just working on something. And with that, our music, as always, is the Balkan Bump remix of Mellow Kind of Hype by Slink and Lazy Syrup Orchestra. Let's have them take us out.
On we go like.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for listening.